Hey guys, I just got home, so decided while I'm decompressing, I would do a video updating everybody. Just got back from the PT place that Tom's at, so I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas because it is Christmas Day. Well, Christmas night, I guess. Uh, 7:48 p.m. Monday, December 25th. Uh, what a fucking day. And they're not little buns, by the way. These it's braids. Two braids at the top. But my hair's deciding to do funky ass shit, apparently. Like not all going into the ponytail like I wanted it to. But I did my hair on the fly when I took a shower this morning, so it is what it is. Tried to dress up a little bit, so there's this off the sleeve kind of poet's top, and then I have a men's vest, and then some green pants. I guess I can't necessarily show you. Hold on. You can kind of see the shapewear too, I guess. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's my belly. But hey, I got a waist. Look at that. It's not potentially depressing or anything. No, I mean, I'm feeling all right about things, all things considered. Especially since the pants are 3X. I wish the waist was longer because they feel like they're going to slip off of me. They're kind of on the shorter side. And with the extra skin being what it is, it doesn't help. So, yeah, things are kind of bright right now. Left lights on when I left. Rumble! Come on, bro! I am so sorry, you guys. Seriously sorry. Oh my god, you guys are cockeyed. Still kind of I don't know how to. That's better-ish. I'm sorry. Seriously sorry. It's because of my lanyard cord. Rumble apparently decided that he would make a fun toy. Even though I gave him and Muffin toys before we left. Well, before I left. Technically, I mean, I left. Oh, excuse me, with Bonus Mom to go see Tom. So that's what I meant by we. But the boys got balls that there's twinkle balls or bells that then have catnip around them, and then there's like this cage of silver vine around that. So they were definitely playing with it before I left. So seems like they're taking a break, but they still are kind of playful. Why am I on so much now? I wasn't feeling tired until I pressed that record button. I'm sorry. Also, sorry about the cleavage. There was a reason why I paired it with a vest. Okay. So, Tom was mostly doing all right today. except for most of the visit. I guess he was convinced I was our daughter. So that was a little weird. At first I thought he was teasing me. But then when he saw the gift tag I had on his gift, which was a gift bag full of different types of beef jerky, jerky sticks, like, Slim Jim, stuff like that. He said that wasn't my name. And I was like, yeah, it is. So, yeah. He did have a seizure when he was going through the whole ordeal more recently. And even though they didn't think they saw any growth of his tumor, there's obviously something going on. So that kind of sucks. I wish I knew what was going on. So I want to say so I could help fix it. But, I'm not a brain surgeon or a brain specialist, so there's probably nothing I could personally do, but I don't like feeling helpless. And this is why at times too that when people acknowledge their problems around me, I'm quick to, I don't know, give advice or just say anything to try to be helpful. Because I don't want to just say, like, I'm sorry you're going through something, or, oh yeah, I've been through that too, it sucks. Like, I don't believe in complaining for complaining's sake, and apparently a lot of people like to do that. So they don't like the fact that apparently I come in with unsolicited advice. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. But I just don't get it. Why bitch about something? Why bitch about something just to bitch? If someone could provide like an outlook to help you look at things differently, or some advice that you could actually use to make a situation better, why is that person then in the wrong? I've been chewing on this in my craw for like the last few days, and it's still it hasn't gotten any better. And I got chastised for it again. So, I don't know that I can change something that seems to be a core value in myself. I don't feel like there's anything wrong. Like, if someone, like, I don't get it. I want to be more specific, but I don't necessarily want people to think that I'm doing some sort of passive aggressive thing. coming on here to basically bitch about these people, because that's not what I'm doing. I'd rather vent and be productive about it, but I don't want to hurt people's feelings too. I don't want them to think that but yeah, my feelings are hurt about it. Because, I'm attempting to be a friend, to care about people, and that's how I do it. That's, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just checking out my forehead. So yeah, like this, it doesn't look huge, at least to me, and I am very quick to note my own faults, especially in the physical. So going no bangs wouldn't be the worst thing for me to do. Though I do have to darken my eyebrows because the fact that they're kind of hard to see right now is giving my forehead kind of a little bit more look of a real estate situation. Um, I'm getting sidetracked. My attention span hasn't gotten much better lately, but that's because my stress levels have still been they've been high. But this time of year, what's going on with Tom, like it's hard. But I at least rocked it with the presents. Um Diana loved hers. I mean, I primarily got her chocolates, like for Rocher and stuff like that. So, um, but I got her like these. They're not exactly tens, but they're kind of like a tens thing for your feet. Like you put both feet on the pad, and it's supposed to help send pulses and such into your feet to help with pain. So they're like tens, but they're not tens. Um, and I got her and Lissa hand warmers. Like each thing came with two, so one for each hand. I know they come in sets of one, two, but two hasn't also. But I don't know. I figured it makes more sense to me if they have the opportunity to slip one into each glove or into a pocket, then they can stick their hands in, or however they decide to use them. They have more options that way. So they each got a set of two, um, and they both got the same chocolate. I got them a lot of chocolate, and then sorry, I just hit the table. That my camera's on. Um, Tom, I got they're like sizable gift bags. They're reusable gift bags. I stuffed his with jerky. Stuffed it. Um, all different kinds. Um, Different types of meat, sweet, salty, um, jerky, the sticks. Like, I wanted to give him variety. I couldn't give him chocolate because he's diabetic. So I thought, the jerky would be nice. Um, and tomorrow I will help him set up the PlayStation here to connect to the backbone that mom got him over there. I set up his phone to be his primary because he has unlimited Wi-Fi apparently. So he doesn't have to use the Wi-Fi from the place because their Wi-Fi is crap. So I also set up his phone to be a mobile hotspot for his tablet. So if he decides to use his tablet for the backbone, because apparently you can, if you use a USB cord, where each end's a USB-C, you can essentially use the backbone as a controller attached to your tablet, and it'll still let you use the various, like the PlayStation, I forget what their thing's called, but it's similar to the Steam Link and stuff like that. But there's only, if you decide to also just get yourself a backbone, the white USB-C version is the only one. I think that's PlayStation exclusive. Like, they'll all do the other stores, like the Microsoft / Xbox, and the Steam and stuff like that. But I think the white versions are the ones that are PlayStation. So they'll also, the PlayStation ones will also do the Steam and Microsoft and whatnot, but the black ones won't do the PlayStation one. I guess because the white ones look more like the PlayStation 5. I don't know why they decided to be so specific like that. That's what they decided to do. It's called the PlayStation Edition. I made sure he got the right one. I at least set it up on his end, so I know it's going to work. I just have to finish the setup on this end. So he was pretty happy to get it, which is good, and hopefully that'll help him be more active during the day, because him sleeping a lot, it's probably not doing him any favors. So I got a set of fingerless gloves, which is one of the things I asked for in my Christmas list. And then she did see that I asked for a bigger smart scale. So I'm going to be setting this up tomorrow. It is, I'm holding it upside down. It's similar to the one I already have. Actually, it uses the same app as the VSync, is the same thing that my Cosori air fryer oven uses. So technically I already have the app, but it's also a 400-pound weight capacity, which, with me being at 331.8, I think. Oh no, that was 331.8. So I'm well below the maximum on this, and it was like new, so she definitely saved some money in getting it. And I told her that I was fine with that. Like, I put it in a gift list as that, so I didn't ask for it new. And it's rechargeable, so I don't have to worry about batteries, and so I won't feel like a mountain goat trying to get up on it. It is much bigger. And she was like, it's so heavy, Des. Why is it so heavy? And I was like, well, probably because the glass, is bigger in size, and it has to make sure that it can hold that 400-pound weight limit. It makes sense, So, and it does a bunch of readings on it. Immediate readings, it says bright and clear LCD display, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. I always like the little sticker Amazon has on these things. Thanks to you, this product has a second life. We appreciate it. Because so long as the thing isn't coming to me broken, and, or like, let's say I was getting a Barbie, and, like, my sisters used to abuse the fuck out of their Barbies, and they would chew off the hands and the feet. If you had sisters growing up or something, or maybe even brothers or dog, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I'd be mad if that's what I got. But if I'm getting something that looks basically new and I'm getting, a significant discount on it, why am I going to complain? It means that something's not immediately going to a landfill when it's perfectly fine and usable. And so long as I take good care of it, it's probably going to last a very long time. I do that with clothes. I mean, I do that with dishes. I mean, the only thing I don't do that with is makeup, toilet paper, and toiletries. Um, things like that. Like, if you don't have to worry about germs being on it and you somehow getting an infection because of it, like, I don't see why they can't. Um, but so yeah, those are what I got for Christmas. I won't lie, I was kind of hoping she was going to help me get the weights that I asked for, but I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, I can save some money like every other month or something and try to get them a little bit here and there myself. I've discussed them before, but I wanted their weighted bars essentially. They're used a lot in physical therapy. They're they're maybe about, I can't show, like, they're over a foot in length, and the ones I used were kind of squarish. They almost look like much longer weights. Um, if you ever had pool toys or knew somebody who had pool toys, they were like the things that you would throw into the pool and then you'd have to dive in to get them at the bottom. Um, that's kind of what they reminded me of, because they had like rubberized ends and the weight is distributed throughout them. And you can do weights either with both hands, together. So you're kind of doing them in tandem, or it would help kind of with balance and stuff like that, because you'd have to hold it properly, like doing exercises like this. So they help with like motor function and control and things. And I mean, the idea wasn't for me just to be able to use them, but in the hopeful idea that Tom comes home, he'd be able to use them as well. So I still want to get them. I will just have to try to see if I can figure out another way to do so. Or I just keep them on the list, and come next year, I will just leave a note saying, hey, I really, really want these. But who knows? I might be able to finagle it that I can do the gym this year. Fingers crossed, because I really want to do that too. Especially with the water aerobics classes and stuff like that are available there, and the physical trainer that you can have access to so many times each year. And like, there's a lot of benefits to that Lord's gym. And it was either going to be between $50 and $60 a month, and I'm really hoping I can get that. I'm hoping. Because I am going to try to do the cardiometabolic program. I read a little bit more about Ozempic and Wegovy, and I'm still a little apprehensive about it, on whether or not it's even right for me. So I think I'm at least going to have one appointment with the team to see what they have to say about it. I think it's the idea that even they say in the letter that they sent me in my email that, that the medication should be looked at like this is going to be the rest of my life sort of situation. And I'm not sure that I need it that long. I've already lost about 120 pounds on my own without any drugs like that. And I don't know. I'd like to think that maybe I have the sort of willpower that once I come off a drug like that, I wouldn't put all the weight back on. That's apparently one of the issues with the smeglitude. I think that's how it's pronounced. The injectables, that which both Wegovy and Wegovy and Ozempic are. I have been doing some research on them. And, the research wasn't there initially about the fact that most people do regain a lot, if not all of the weight back, if they stop the Ozempic. That's why when people like Amber Reed stopped, she put it back on. That's very apparent. I don't want that. So I'm going to go there with an open mind and hear what they say about it. Because, especially with it being the start of another year, I really want to do better with my health. I've been doing better with my health, but I want to be doing much better. I'm nervous, about potential cancer risks because I'm overweight. I'm still out of the woods about my diet, about becoming diabetic, but, I'm afraid of getting a cancer like Tom's. I'll be honest. I'm really afraid of that. Especially with the way his mind has gone. To be sort of checked out on the level that he is compared to just a year ago. And certainly before that, the reason why I love him so much is because he was so fucking smart. And he could keep up with me. And I know that sounded egotistical. I heard it. I did. But it's true. I could say smart-assy things, or I could say a quote from a movie or a show and he could follow it up. Or at least know where it was coming from and he'd laugh, and we'd have inside jokes, and he appreciated the fact that I just knew lots of random fucking shit. Still know lots of random fucking shit. But he can't appreciate it as much anymore. I don't know if he realizes it at all. Today he thought I was someone else. Our spawn, as she calls herself, sure. At least I wasn't a stranger, but at the same time, I've been with him since, well, officially since, Halloween of 97. But, I mean, we had started fucking around that summer. I mean, he was there when I had the C-section. He used to joke about how he saw my inner woman for real. Because he saw the skin pulled up and he saw what a C-section does, what it is. You wish he hadn't. But, so the fact that he and we've been through so much, and the lights are on, but he's on vacation. It really sucks. So I think, especially with it being the end of the year, nearing the start of a new one, I think what I suggest for anyone to do if they're listening to this is think about the people in your life. Each one of them, devote 5 minutes at least. Think of why they're in your life. Why they're so fucking awesome. Maybe tell them. Express it to them so they know. Yeah, maybe they think you've been smoking something and, you're a little weird, but this is the fucking time of year for that sort of sappy shit. You don't know how much time you have with people. You don't. So, say all the things you want to say, need to say, before you can't. Boyfriend, girlfriend, they friend, your mom, your dad, grandparents, aunts, uncles, best friend. Give your dog an extra squeeze, or, your cat some churu, and tell them how much they mean to you. Even if they do, drop some fucking bombs in that box sometimes. Just take that time to appreciate what you have, who you have. Time, people, things, it's all precious. It all should be precious. I don't think people understand that enough anymore. I mean, I asked for practical things on my Christmas list, really. I mean, there were a couple of things I put on there as a joke. Like, there was this fucking gothic cat tree that, yes, eventually I would love to have, but it was like $150. I don't expect it. Absolutely do not, because it's fucking expensive and it's a cat tree, But I fucking appreciate the fact that it's a fucking digital scale. I appreciate that I have now a set of fingerless gloves that I can just grab a set to match whatever the fuck I'm wearing and, keep my hands a little bit warmer if it's kind of cold out. But, I'm not going to have my fingers sweating because, they'll be a little bit free. And if I want to swipe on my phone, I don't have to worry about all that crap. I appreciate that shit. You know, yeah, I made the list, but Mom still bought them for me. She didn't have to. She absolutely didn't have to. My love isn't conditional like that. It never will be for anyone. Ugh. I'm turning myself into a weepy bitch again. Sorry. But I just feel so much on this. Sometimes I hear people complain about the things that they get. You know, that they would have rather just gift certificates or cash and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? People put thought into what they gave you and you can't appreciate that. They thought of you that much that they selected something because they thought you would like it. I don't know. Maybe on the inside I am much older. Um I'm feeling a little old bitching about that. But people don't appreciate things anymore. But especially being alone in the apartment, like I've had nothing but time to reflect on over 20 years of time that I got to have with someone that made me laugh, sometimes made me want to fucking punch him. But sometimes he'd challenge me in the best ways. He was there for me when I really needed him to be. People don't appreciate shit anymore. So I really suggest that you take that time. Look at the people, the things, the animals around you. Appreciate them. Appreciate that you have a roof over your head. Appreciate that, the bills are paid, whether that's by you or you have roommates. So appreciate the fact that you have roommates that are helping and not just being a fucking lazy ass and not paying the bills or, I appreciate the fact that this building has fucking elevators. I'll tell you that much. I had a dream the other night that I actually moved into a place that had fucking three floors and stairs. And I had to go up all those stairs again and oh, like I could do it, but man, that would suck so hard. And I'd probably be only doing it once a week or so. So yeah, I mean, appreciate things. Consider it homework if you have to. But I mean, I don't know. I do. I think people should do that more. And this is really the time of year for it. I mean, technically it should have been Thanksgiving. But there was some other shit going on at that point, and I was more of a mess, so I don't know that I could have related that as well. I mean, I think I tried to with my being grateful video, but I'm not sure how that came across or, if it reached. But yeah. You know, look at everything around you, everyone around you. Be grateful. Express it. Make sure those people know how much you appreciate them, what they mean to you. If you're not a wordsy person, do a card. Do breakfast in bed with a card, or just a card or an email. That way you don't have to, look at them while they're reading it. But if someone means so much to you, you should let them know. I mean, that's my thought anyway. But I'm going to stop for now because my phone was already low when I got home. It's probably much lower now. And I'm going to plug it in and let it charge while it's uploading. But I really hope everyone who does and doesn't watch this had a great Christmas. I'm probably gonna do something before New Year's, but if I don't, I hope that everyone is safe. If you drink, be safe. If you don't drink, be safe, because people are going to be drinking out there. And let's all try to make 2024 better than 2023, because I think for a lot of us, this year has been a fucking dumpster fire. So, I love you all. And, if you want, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm not gonna force it, but I should at least say it, because eventually I'd like to change the name of my channel. I realized that recently. I want to change the channel to Diary of a Recovering Fatty. But I have to have at least 100 people to do that. So, goals. So if you guys could at least help me that much, it would be so much appreciated. So yeah, share this maybe with someone that means something to you. As a way to say, hey, I appreciate you. Or any of my other stuff, especially the weight loss stuff, if there's somebody that, has needed some help. But yeah, you're loved, you're appreciated, and we're almost done with this year, guys. So just hang in there about a week longer, okay? Bye.